Hello everyone, this is THOR. I would like to go over indices ahead of this week. Today is Sunday, September 1st, 2023. So right now I'm looking at NASDAQ. This week was a massive week actually. We took this sell side right here, and after that we traded down into these equal lows. But what's more important here is this fair value gap. This is a discount fair value gap. So I would like to see right now, after I see rating this sell size into this discount fair value gap, we traded above this daily fair value gap and it rejected on Friday. And because of that, I would like to see price to go rate the sell side first, and hopefully into 50% the CE of this discount fair value gap. So what I would like to see is from this fair value gap, the daily fair value gap, rejects it, sweeps this low one more time into the mid level of this discount fair value gap and rallies higher. That's what I would like to see from NASDAQ right now, as of now. I'm not subscribing to any idea, but ahead of this week, this is what I would like to see, and I would consider this if it happens early in the month, early in the week. I would consider this move as a manipulation, as a monthly PO3, so to speak. But I'm also subscribing this idea of so I'm also subscribing this idea of trading, not sweeping the sell side here, but rather violating this fair value gap here. Now, one thing though, if we trade into this fair value gap one more time, my daily high time frame bias will be flat until we break away from this fair value gap, whether it'll be upside or it'll be downside. So if it does so, if we trade into this fair value gap one more time, I would be just waiting until we move away from this daily fair value gap to have a bias. So if we trade above, I will be looking at these buy sides over here, over there, and this volume imbalance, and essentially I would like to see NASDAQ going all-time highs if it does so. But as of now, I would like to see the sell side rate into the CE of this discount fair value gap before violating this daily fair value gap. Now let's go over ES. So as of now, what I see on ES is it is rather weak. It's weaker than NASDAQ. Again, look, NASDAQ we swept these lows over there. And this low right here, that's the weekly low, weekly sell side. And we couldn't trade into this daily fair value gap after that. So the daily fair value gap has yet to be touched. And we traded into this discount fair value gap, but it's not respecting, right? So same thing with ES. I would like it to see either consolidate in this discount fair value gap or try to go lower into this order block one more time, not take this low, not engaging with this low, creating SMT divergence with NASDAQ, and sends it higher into this daily fair value gap. Now, same thing with ES. If it wants to go into this fair value gap on the daily chart, this one right here, I would be flat until it trades above or below of this fair value gap when it gets there. So my bias would be flat. I wouldn't be looking at the charts. I would be looking at the daily chart after New York Stock Exchange. I'd rather CME closes at 445. Let's look at Bitcoin. I do not trade crypto, but I do chart it sometimes. So let's go over that real quick. But about indices, earlier this week, I would like to see that sell side getting swept one more time before violating the daily fair value gap. So for Bitcoin, I'm gonna go on the weekly chart because it just makes more sense to me on Bitcoin. So for Bitcoin, what I would like to see on Bitcoin is, so we rated the sell side, broke the structure here. That's a structure shift. Rated the buy side one time, second time. Now I would like to see it rating this high right here one more time into this fair value gap, or rather this fair value gap high, and then I would like to see it reject that level, three drives pattern into this fair value gap high or this fair value gap right there, and rejects that, sends it to this, then it starts like sell model. I would like to see it rate this low, these lows, and essentially, rather eventually, this low right here, which is $4,000, 4,000 level, 3,500 level, these lows after that. So that's what I would like to see. We didn't sweep these lows actually. It might come down there to sweep one more time and rally into $35,000, that area. Gives a three drive pattern and sells off. That's what I would like to see from Bitcoin. Now for the economy, now for the calendar. Take a look at the calendar. I think this is it's gonna be the first week of the month. So it's NFP week, and for NFP weeks, I do not take trades after Wednesday. So I wouldn't be looking at the market after Wednesday. But early in the week, I would like to see this rating this low, then sending it higher, and maybe consolidation in this fair value gap, and then we'll see how it goes. If it breaks above, I'll be long, targeting these highs and this volume imbalance at the end of the day. If it breaks lower after getting into that fair value gap one more time, then it'll be another story. Then I'll be looking at the lows. But in the meantime, I would definitely be flat, because I like to have a bias to daily bias or the weekly bias for me to take a trade, for me to consider a trade, whether it'll be a long position or a short position, because I like to trade with the daily order flow or the weekly order flow rather than like just trading the intraday volatility. I do it sometimes, but like I like to know which position or which side I want to be risking slightly more, because I like to risk half if I'm trading the pullbacks, the retracements, and that understanding of the retracement will essentially come from the weekly and the daily bias. Anyways, guys, that's it for today. This is gonna be my very first video regarding trading on YouTube. So I'm planning doing these market reviews every Sundays ahead of week. Well, we'll see. We'll see. I would like to commit to that for a while and see how it goes, because it's fun for me. I enjoy this. I love trading, man. But anyways, guys, thanks for tuning in. I'll talk to you later. Bye.